The fascinating history behind everyday objects. Every day, we use countless objects without giving much thought to their origins or the ingenious minds behind their creation. Yet, each of these items has a story, often one of innovation, adaptation, and evolution over centuries. Let's delve into the fascinating history behind some of the everyday objects that have become integral parts of our lives. The toothbrush. The history of the toothbrush can be traced back to ancient civilizations. Early forms of oral hygiene tools were discovered in Mesopotamia around 3500 BCE, where people used chewing sticks, twigs with frayed ends, to clean their teeth. These sticks, often from aromatic trees like neem or miswak, not only helped remove food particles, but also freshened breath. The concept of the modern toothbrush began to take shape in China during the Tang Dynasty, 618–907 CE. The Chinese invented a toothbrush with bristles made from hog's hair attached to a handle made of bamboo or bone. These early toothbrushes were highly effective and gradually spread to other parts of the world. In Europe, it wasn't until the 17th century that the toothbrush became more common. The design we recognize today was popularized by William Addis of England in the late 18th century. After being imprisoned, Addis fashioned a toothbrush using a bone from his meal and bristles from a guard's broom. Upon his release, he commercialized his invention, leading to widespread use. The 20th century saw the development of synthetic materials, leading to the creation of nylon-bristled toothbrushes by DuPont in 1938. This innovation made toothbrushes more affordable, durable, and hygienic. Electric toothbrushes, introduced in the 1960s, further revolutionized oral care by offering improved cleaning efficiency and convenience. Today, toothbrushes continue to evolve, incorporating advanced materials and technology to enhance oral hygiene. The pencil. The pencil's history is a tale of resourcefulness and evolution. In the 16th century, a large deposit of graphite was discovered in Borrowdale, England. Shepherds began using chunks of this black lead to mark their sheep. This pure graphite was initially encased in wooden holders, creating the first crude pencils. The modern pencil emerged in 1795 when Frenchman Nicolas Jacques Conté developed a method to mix powdered graphite with clay, forming a robust and reliable writing core. This mixture could be fired in a kiln, resulting in a variety of hardness levels, which became the basis for the pencil grades we use today. Pencils soon became indispensable tools for artists, writers, and engineers. The familiar yellow pencil, often associated with high quality, originated in the late 19th century. The Austrian company Koh-i-Noor began painting their pencils yellow to signify luxury, as yellow was associated with the high-quality graphite found in China. The invention of the mechanical pencil in the early 20th century added convenience and precision, allowing users to extend the lead as needed. Today, pencils remain a fundamental tool for education, art, and engineering, cherished for their simplicity and reliability. The paperclip. The humble paperclip, a seemingly simple invention, has a surprisingly complex history. The earliest known precursor to the modern paperclip was the coniclip, invented by Samuel B. Fay in 1867. Fay's clip was designed to attach tickets to fabric but found broader use in fastening papers. The design most closely resembling today's paperclip, known as the gem paperclip, originated in the 1890s. This double-looped design, still the most common today, is often mistakenly attributed to Norwegian Johan Vaaler. Although Vaaler did patent a similar clip in 1899, it lacked the practical design of the gem clip. During World War II, the paperclip became a symbol of resistance in Norway. Norwegians wore paperclips on their lapels to show solidarity against the Nazi occupation, as the paperclip represented unity and resistance. Despite its simplicity, the paperclip's design has remained largely unchanged for over a century. Its enduring utility and efficiency in holding papers together ensure its continued presence in offices and homes worldwide. The zipper. The zipper, an invention that revolutionized clothing and accessories, has a history marked by persistence and innovation. The first attempt at creating a zipper-like device was made by Elias Howe, the inventor of the sewing machine, in 1851. His automatic continuous clothing closure consisted of interlocking teeth but never gained commercial success. It wasn't until 1913 that Gideon Sundback, a Swedish-American engineer, perfected the design. Sundback's separable fastener featured a slider mechanism that meshed interlocking metal teeth, providing a secure closure. This design was patented in 1917 and became the foundation for the modern zipper. The zipper initially gained popularity in the fashion industry for use in boots and tobacco pouches. It wasn't until the 1930s that zippers were widely adopted in clothing, particularly children's wear and men's trousers, thanks to a successful marketing campaign by the B.F. Goodrich Company. They coined the term zipper for their rubber boots, which featured Sundback's fastener. Today, zippers are ubiquitous, found in everything from clothing to luggage. Innovations in materials and design have led to a wide variety of zippers, including plastic and invisible zippers, each suited to different applications. The light bulb. The light bulb, a symbol of innovation and progress, has a history that spans several decades and involves numerous inventors. While Thomas Edison is often credited with inventing the light bulb, the journey began earlier with several key contributors. In 1800, Italian inventor Alessandro Volta created the first practical method of generating electricity, the voltaic pile. This breakthrough laid the groundwork for electric lighting. In 1802, Humphrey Davy, an English scientist, used Volta's pile to produce the first electric light by passing a current through a strip of platinum. The development of the incandescent light bulb continued throughout the 19th century. In 1841, British scientist Frederick de Moleyns received the first patent for an incandescent lamp using platinum filament. In 1860, Sir Joseph Swan of England demonstrated a working prototype of a carbon filament light bulb, but it lacked practicality due to its short lifespan. Thomas Edison entered the scene in the late 1870s and made significant improvements to the existing designs. By using a high-resistance carbon filament and creating a vacuum inside the bulb, Edison achieved a longer-lasting and more practical light bulb. In 1879, he successfully demonstrated his incandescent light bulb, and by 1880, he had secured patents and established the Edison Electric Light Company. Edison's contributions went beyond the light bulb itself. He developed an entire system of electric power distribution, making widespread use of electric lighting possible. The introduction of the light bulb revolutionized daily life, extending productive hours and transforming urban landscapes. The invention of the tungsten filament in the early 20th century further improved the efficiency and longevity of light bulbs, cementing their place as a cornerstone of modern society. The safety pin. The safety pin, a simple yet ingenious invention, was created out of necessity and ingenuity. In 1849, American mechanic Walter Hunt needed to settle a debt. Using a piece of brass wire, he bent it into a spring mechanism with a clasp and a guard to cover the point, creating a fastener that was both secure and easy to use. Hunt patented his invention and sold the rights for $400 to pay off his debts. The safety pin quickly gained popularity for its practical applications in fastening clothing, bandages, and more. Its design has remained largely unchanged since Hunt's original creation. The safety pin has also found cultural significance, symbolizing resistance and solidarity in various movements. For example, during the punk rock era of the 1970s, safety pins became a fashion statement, often worn as accessories on clothing. The can opener. The can opener, an essential kitchen tool, has a history closely tied to the invention of canned food. In 1810, Peter Durand patented the tin can as a means of preserving food for long periods. However, opening these sturdy cans was a challenge, often requiring a hammer and chisel. It wasn't until 1858 that Ezra Warner of Waterbury, Connecticut, invented the first can opener. His design featured a blade that punctured the can and sawed around the edge, making it easier to access the contents. Warner's can opener was widely used by the U.S. military during the Civil War. In 1870, William Lyman improved upon Warner's design by adding a rotating wheel that cut along the can's rim. This invention became the basis for the modern can opener. In 1925, the addition of a serrated wheel to grip the can's edge led to the familiar design we use today. Can openers have since become indispensable kitchen tools, with electric versions providing even more convenience. Their evolution reflects the ongoing quest to simplify everyday tasks and improve functionality. The Post-it note. The Post-it note, a ubiquitous office supply, originated from a fortunate accident. In 1968, Dr. Spencer Silver, a scientist at 3M, was attempting to develop a super-strong adhesive. Instead, he created a low-tack, reusable adhesive that stuck lightly to surfaces without leaving residue. For years, Silver struggled to find a practical application for his invention. It wasn't until 1974 that his colleague Art Fry came up with the idea of using the adhesive to create bookmarks that wouldn't damage pages. Fry's concept evolved into the Post-it note, which was officially launched in 1980. The distinctive yellow color of the original Post-it notes was chosen by chance, as the lab next door to Fry's had only yellow scrap paper available. The product quickly gained popularity for its versatility and convenience, becoming an essential tool for organization, communication, and creativity. Conclusion: the everyday objects we often take for granted have rich histories filled with innovation, adaptation, and cultural significance. From the toothbrush's ancient roots to the accidental invention of the Post-it note, these items reflect human ingenuity and the continuous quest to improve our daily lives. As we continue to use these objects, it's fascinating to consider the stories behind them and appreciate the inventors who contributed to their development. Their legacy lives on in the simple yet indispensable items that shape our world.